which is actually very easy because it's like fresh in my mind.
Oh, gee, I wonder if it's all Wrestle Kingdom related.
Well, the Womanses isn't, only because there was no women, which is kind of disgraceful. Usually they'll have a Stardom match on Wrestle Kingdom, but they didn't this year. I'm like, bitches.
But they did announce that Stardom's going to be in Philly in April.
You should go. Like, I know you don't really watch Stardom, but like,
it's contemplating it.
It's some good ass wrestling, Katie. Like, it's an experience. So imagine watching that live. I would do it if it was like close-ish to El Paso. Like if it was in Albuquerque, I would go. I would absolutely go.
Oh, look at that, Will. Oh yeah, I forgot that you've powers again. I don't have to click on everything.
Yeah, I have power. I have it the power again. I took it the power myself last week.
Yeah, you really did. I will. Kitty. Hello, Savannah.
Hello.
Oh, and there's Jeebus.
Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, but I also have to write some news and rumors from Wrestle Kingdom, so that might take a little bit.
I mean, you don't have to, you said you're gonna do an episode on it, so you don't have to do like everything.
No, but because like with the episodes, like it goes more in depth, so I still want to like announce it, like, hey, this happened.
No, yeah.
All right. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Bark.
Oh, fuck, I'm so tired.
All right. I believe all titles. Yeah. No, wait. Hold on. I'm going to check my notes.
I'm holding.
Funny, because Justin and I were supposed to do a live watch along, but I couldn't do it because I thought I was going to have the upstairs to myself, and that was not the case. So I didn't want to like react and stuff, and the walls are thin, as you can tell. You can hear the fucking dogs. So I didn't want my reaction to wake others up, because from 11:30 to 5 a.m., like that's all night, literally.
Astronomical.
And then Justin told me that he set his alarm at the wrong time, so it was not bound to happen.
Oh, Justin. Ay. That's all right.
That's I told him to keep me in mind for a future. Like if he wants to do it for another show, like keep me in mind, and I'll definitely do it.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, Bailey? Ola? I don't know. Ugh. Jesus said, must be nice to be 10 and have that energy and watch wrestling that late.
Oh, I didn't. I did not. And this is actually from today, because as said in my thing, I am on 2 hours of sleep and I've been out and about almost all day.
You're like me on New Year's Eve. To New Year's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Will said he got stood up. Bagley said recovering from being up all night watching Wrestle Kingdom, not Wrestling Kingdom. It's just a kingdom of wrestling.
Just a Kingdom of Wrestling.
Oh, Will said he was supposed to watch with like 3 people and no one showed up and he fell asleep. Aw. That's sad.
That's so sad.
What the fuck? Those people are messed up. I had no intensive purposes to watch it, so. Yeah.
Okay, yes, according to my notes. Yeah. Wait, yeah, all titles changed hands that were defended.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I was really surprised. Well, some of them I was expecting title changes, but some of them I was like, oh, okay. Like, not upset, but I was like, oh. Sometimes when you're like, all right, the titles changed like this many times, so this one's going to be retained, or vice versa. You're like, oh, there hasn't been any title changes, so it's going to happen now.
Yep. Pico said that is correct. That's absolutely bonkers, folks. I
might go on a little rant, just a little one. It's probably an unpopular opinion, but it's something that I feel strongly about.
Is this Wrestle Kingdom related?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So I have no idea what she's talking about. Got it.
I don't think anyone does. Like, honestly, it's probably gonna be like people are gonna be like, "Wait, really? Like this upsets you?" But I'll explain.
That's okay. Yeah. Say, let me know when you are ready to go because we got quite a. Listen, we're on. The new year said, "Hey, guess what?
Kick all this information, please." Shit.
Damn.
That's literally what it said.
That's literally what it said.
Yeah. Yeah, this would have been easier had not all the fucking titles changed.
Ow, my chest. Also, for those wondering, my shirt says, if you got it, haunt it, well, ghosties. It's always Halloween over here. Always spooky season. Oh yeah, I'm doing something new for each episode going forward now.
What?
So I don't know why I thought of it, but I found just like a bunch of just quotes from wrestlers. So I'm gonna randomly pick one and just read it, just completely out of context, for fun.
Okay, I like that.
Because why the fuck not?
I'm trying to put it in the order in which it happened. Luckily, I have my notes. It's only 4:03. This is like the earliest we'll probably ever start.
Honestly, truth.
This one's easy because it's one of my picks, so I could just copy and paste it. Oh crap, I did not mean to do that. Oopsie. Oh well. I'll just do this number. Can you hear the wind?
That's the wind?
Yeah, it's a windy day today.
That sounded like a demon.
Yeah, well, we have demon winds, which is kind of weird. This is usually like March weather. Usually it starts to get cold around this time, like really cold, like snow cold. So
snow cold here. Shit's fucking cold. I hate it. Freezing.
So many end news.
But yeah, didn't you say like 18 fucking titles changed hands or something?
No, but maybe a little less than half. A little less than half.
Absolutely ridiculous. They said new year, new title holders.
Yeah, even though some of them are kind of like like they've held the titles already, but it's all right. It's cool.
It happens.
My keyboard is racist because I'm trying to put El Desperado and it's putting Elliot. I'm like, no.
Elliot Desperado.
Yeah.
That's what the L stands for.
I know, right? Oh. And here's another one.
God, I can't tell. There we go. Ow.
Hold on, I think I'm almost done, guys. I promise. Oh my gosh, well, let me see. How many more? Okay. All right, last one. Okay, and then I'm just gonna fact check one thing because it's for news and rumors. So I just need to remember when exactly. Go to my notes. All right, I'm done. Yay!
All right.
I'll see. Hold on, wait. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Someone fucking calls me, or if they do, it just goes straight to voicemail.
All right, is everybody ready?
Ready.
Time check. And here we go. Hello to all my guys, girls, gays, days, and everybody in between. Welcome back. Kind of, we didn't really take a break, but welcome back to the ShElite Showcase. New year, same ShElite. Hello.
Well, something's a little different.
Oh gee, I wonder what that is, Savannah.
If you follow me on Instagram, which you should, I plug it every week. Something happened this week. Actually, this week as in this morning, like at 8 a.m.
Literally this morning.
Look, I have short hair. This is, I know, not short, but this is short for me.
Your hair is like my length now.
Yeah, but look, remember I used to go all the way out?
Oh yeah, shit.
It used to be past my, like in my, like not in, but past my butt, basically. But for the reason that I wanted to donate it and still have it a decent length, hence why I grew it out so long. And I finally donated it because, you know, it's the new year, and also we have a new show tomorrow for PWL. So like, you know what, like have it ready for that, you know, new year, new look, just shorter hair. But it is getting, it's, you know, I need to get used to it. But yeah, it's new, and it kind of looked like on the post on the Instagram story that I colored my hair, and I'm like, people are probably gonna be so surprised when they see my hair looks exactly the same color tomorrow. But oh well.
That's all right. So before, oh, hold on, I forgot we have to introduce ourselves because we already started
yeah.
talking. I'm your host with most of the shaman ShElite, the hardest woman in podcasting, and yes, I'm kicking ass this year already. Let me just pat myself on the back. Miss Katie Kinsey Bay.
Baby.
And joining me this way over here, the one with the same hair color, different length,
Yeah.
my lovely co-host, the young buck station sensation, the fire breathing, the roads friendly, and the spice of life, the sassiest senorita that I know, the hangman Adam Page to my devil Adam Cole, baby.
Confirmed.
Confirmed, which
Yep. We'll get to it.
very excited. Miss Y2 Garcia Savannah. What's up?
What's up, Katie? I feel a little lighter today. Like as I mentioned, I just can't stop touching my hair. But it's a new year, so I thought might as well just start with something that I had been wanting to do for a while. And I'm not mad at it. Like honestly, it's because my sister's like, "How do you feel?" When I showed her, and I told her it's not that I don't like it. I just don't. I'm not used to it. Like I've had my hair this like that some point, obviously, but it's been years, literal years. So way before COVID. So before we even met, my hair was probably maybe a little bit longer than this or this short. I don't know, but I like it. I like it. It's definitely going to be less of a hassle to take care of. So, and I look forward. I'm definitely now, especially because we took before and after pictures. The lady who cuts my hair. So I want to see how much progress I make by the end of the year, just because it'd be cool to check out.
Yeah. So before we get to comment stuff, if you're here on the live chat, thank you. You're watching us either on twitch.tv/ShElite Showcase, where you can subscribe and follow and all of those things. If you have Amazon Prime, you have Prime Gaming, get you a free subscription every single month. You can use it on us. Please. Thanks. If you don't want to spend money, completely understandable, you can go to youtube.com/ShElite Showcase, where you can also watch us live, and you can subscribe for free. And you can like the videos, and you can comment things, and you can watch the lives back. You can do all that stuff. But if you want to spend more monies, patreon.com/ShElite Showcase, where you get an exclusive non-wrestling podcast every single month, except December, because December was busy. It was a busy time. It will be coming back this month. I'm still trying to figure some stuff out, but it will be there. Now, what is going on in this comments here?
Matt says I look exactly the same, which I know, but I don't feel exactly the same. It was
just fair.
Because to be fair, I cut off 12 inches of hair. All right, 12. That's a foot, like a whole foot of freaking hair. And again, it's been years since I was like a fucking teenager. Spoiler: I'm not actually 10.
Well, crazy.
I'm not actually a 10. I'm not actually a 10-year-old who's friends with 20-year-olds.
I turned 28 this year. Oh god. No, we don't have to talk about that now. Let's see. 2024 going to be epic for you, ladies. Sending love and support as always. Thank you so much. Matt said I have been bald for 20 years. Okay. Now, of course, Bakley flirting with Matt. What else is new? Okay, so before we get into news and rumors, I told Savannah this on the little bit of a pre-show that we had. I want to just do something different. Let's make the new year every episode kind of fun. So I found just a bunch of wrestlers quotes by wrestlers, and I'm just gonna randomly pick one every show and read it completely out of context. I don't know what they're gonna be. I'm just gonna do this.
You should put them on a wheel. There's like a wheel generator online, and just like spin the wheel.
If I had the mind capacity, I definitely would have done that. But let's see. The first one that I saw on here as I scrolled. Everyone deserves a second chance. That's just the way I am. That's from Booker T, folks. So shout out.
Can you dig it?
Can you? Can you dig it? Are you feeling him, sir? It's the same context.
I know, right?
So yeah, just random little wrestler quotes we're just gonna do every time, because why the fuck not? something different to the show, and everything else is still the same. Sorry. Hate to burst everyone's bubble. We're not changing a whole lot. I don't have time. But what we do have time for is news rumors. That's why most people are here. They're here for that, and they're here for a question of the week, which I do have question of the week, and I'm not sure if we've done it, but I don't think we have. So we're gonna everyone keep that in mind. Let's see. So at World's End, a few things happened. I did say that my little baby boy back here confirmed.
Oh my goodness!
Devil.
Wait, no, Devil Adam Cole. I still need to make his devil horns,
guys. I'm not mad at it. Listen, heel Adam Cole, smash. Adam Cole being the leader of the Undisputed Kingdom, which I personally would have went with Adam Cole and the Devil Worshippers, but that's just me.
Adam. Yeah.
Which we also know the Masked Men, the new Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, Mike Bennett, Matt Taven. I kind of figured. Roddy, of course, being there.
Next strong Roddy, yeah.
Big boy War Daddy.
War Daddy is. It kind of makes sense. He's always had shit with MJF, so kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, oh yeah. Alexa, play "Paint the Town Red" by Doja Cat. That's Adam Cole's new theme song. That
honestly,
should be
a vibe.
Yeah, that should be his new entrance music.
We've been telling you, Katie. Listen, I don't know. A lot of people were saying it was MJF, and I was like, no, the fuck, it's not. So
people were saying it was Britt. I was hoping it was Jack Perry, but it kind of makes me wonder, where is that dude? He's still gone, and it's been this
missing.
Month will be
maybe he got stuck in the jungle.
This month will be 5 months. Once January 27th hits, it'll be 5 months. But
damn,
yeah, which is crazy to think about.
How was your New Year's, Katie? Do anyone fun? No, but I did drink a lot and got 3 hours of sleep. So that was fun. Oh no!
Yeah. I was sick, so I spent it by myself again. This is the second time I've spent the New Year by myself. First time I had fucking COVID. And it was like bad COVID, like 2020 COVID. That's how I ended 2020, of course. I go out with the trend. But yeah, so I didn't feel like going out. I just was not feeling well. So it was just me and my pugs. We watched the ball drop together. I have a picture of us you can only see my legs, but like I have a picture of us watching the TV, like the ball dropping.
That's adorable. Can't go wrong with that. Nothing. No one has to. I just had we had a few friends over and that was about it. Yeah, Matt, that's true. Should have been MJF. This was acceptable. Yeah, this was the next best choice. This one back here.
Well, I guess you'll get to it. I was gonna say why it wasn't it, or one of the reasons why it couldn't have been MJF.
Yes. Hi there, Matt. I'll put your comment on the screen. I'm not commenting on it because none of your business. We saw some champions being crowned at World's End. The Triple Crown champion, rightfully so, Eddie Kingston. Let's fucking go.
That is true. I love Eddie Kingston, and out of the two, he definitely should have been the one to win. But I'm still bitter that Swerve wasn't like in the finals, all right? Like I'm still bitter, okay?
I mean, understandable, but like Eddie Kingston did put 2 of those titles on the line.
That is true. And it was like the comeback of the tournament. Like he went from like having
he was 0-2.
Yeah. That's a better way of putting it than I probably would have.
Eddie fucking Kingston, as Bigley nicely says, king of the bums. Honestly, pop off Eddie Kingston. We also saw new AEW World Champion.
Joe.
A Samoan named Joe, which means we have 2 Samoans named Joe as world champions in their companies.
I didn't even think of that. I forgot Roman Reigns' name is Joe. Two Samoans named Joe. No, never mind. I was gonna say something like, as a joke, but I don't want to disrespect Samoa Joe like that or maybe it's not that insulting. I was just gonna say like the whole joke, the meme where it's like, "Hey, can I copy your homework?" It's like, yeah, but don't make it obvious.
With a Samoan Joe.
Yeah, with a Samoan
That's
as your world champion.
hysterical. Matt just said he's proud of me. Thanks, man. Yeah, so we got new champions, and that is why MJF could not be the devil, because he got his ass cooked by Samoa Joe, and then Adam Cole, and then the Devil Worshippers came out, and there was a whole thing, and it was beautifully done, and
You just booped the devil's nose.
I booped the devil's nose. I have the devil on my
the
shoulder.
The devil, he's so cute. Oh, he's a little shoulder devil.
I have Rhea and Adam Cole next to each other on one shoulder. It's a lot of devil.
You don't have any angels to counteract the.
Nope.
You're just like,
I don't need no angels. This ain't supernatural. I don't need no angels. I got this. I don't need no Castiel. All right, Savannah, I know you're probably not going to want to talk about it, but we do have to talk about it in a slight way. Did you hear about everything that was going on?
Oh, no, yes. Yeah, I'm going to say it right now. I made myself blurry just by...
Yeah, you really did. Hello?
Hello? Hold on. What the hell happened?
Freaked out?
Hold on. I freaked out, and then my camera's like, nah, hold on. Yes? No? My camera's like, fuck yeah.
She's trying to... It's the devil. I'm so sorry.
It's the devil. Hold on. Look at me in the bucks, guys. It's usually what works, my phone. No?
I mean, it's not that bad.
Okay, but I'm still bothered, so give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
I know, I made it worse. I made it so much worse. Hold on. Let me get closer. Focus on me, camera.
Technical difficulties.
I know. What a way to start the new year.
Happy New Year, guys.
I know. Let me try closing the little flap and then opening it. No? Okay.
It's because she freaked out. Try like what did you do to make
Usually I just like shine my phone.
No, like how did you make yourself blurry is what I was gonna ask.
I shine my phone. Oh, there we go. Slowly. Back.
Slowly.
But as I'm unblurring myself, I did see everything.
Okay.
I am not going to comment at all. I'm not going to say because there's just so much to consider from both ends, not just one. Okay, I know I'm Y2 Garcia, but I mean on both sides, all right? So there's just so much to consider while I'm unblurring myself. And so...
This is absurd.
I know. So I'm just not going to say anything. I'm just going to let this be the news and rumors.
So Savannah tries to unblur herself.
Yeah.
So I don't remember exactly what day it was. It was sometime last week after our show because
it was the day of World's End because that's what I saw. People were like, "Of course, this is coming now."
Oh yeah,
pay-per-view, like the day of a pay-per.
Listen, this weekend was long as fuck.
If you see me like just coming up, I'm just trying to like get the camera to focus on
us real quick.
I know. I'm like, what are you gonna say, guys? And I'm just kidding.
Like, so, first and foremost, I would like to say, if you, this is just speaking to the world, if you are a survivor, or if you would like to say victim of SA or anything like that, or harassment, it's your story to tell and no one else's.
That is.
And if anyone else tells your story, that's fucked up. Okay, everyone keep that in mind. Thank you, folks. So, I think you might just have to be a blurry baby this time.
Or could I just leave and come back?
You could. I can just. Okay.
I'm gonna piece for this one, guys. Not really.
You can re-add yourself, and then I'll fix everything as we go.
Or let me see. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Maybe just shut your. You can try shut your camera off, and then.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. So I'm gonna keep playing with this. You keep going, Kate.
Okay. While she's doing that, as I'm saying, so Saturday, which I believe was well done, Nick Houseman. I personally don't like him, but hey, here she is, and we're back. He was, I don't remember the majority of the context, but basically started comparing Jericho to Weinstein, and if you know anything about Harvey Weinstein, it basically, to summarize, white man of power, billionaire type status, basically using power and money to do bad things to people, specifically women. Okay, that's if you want to do your research, I'm putting it in the simplest terms humanly possible. So allegations were thrown around by Houseman. He'll tell you otherwise. He'll tell you he didn't, which fuck off. So he says some things in a podcast, and screenshots were shared, and a lot of it involved or was said to involve Kylie Rae. Now, for those who may not remember, Kylie Rae was a part of AEW for a little bit of time, not a whole hell of a lot, and then abruptly left. I remember we talked about it. I was like, Kylie Rae is no longer with AEW. Don't remember how long ago this was because time's not real. But that happened. That was a thing. She was with the company and then she was no longer with it. So then that led to a lot of speculation and allegations towards Chris Jericho. And again, the main thing here is nothing was confirmed. With Kylie Rae's story, if it is her story, should not have been told in that way, shape, or form, because she was not the one to say anything. She responded with a heart to something, and then that, again, led to speculations and things from the internet. So all I'm going to say is, if he did it, that's fucked up, and repercussions need to happen immediately. If he didn't, spreading false allegations is not okay. And regardless, I hope Kylie Rae is okay. Point blank, period. Whether this was her story or it wasn't, and then things were brought up involving her name, that's not fucking okay. At all. I couldn't imagine being in Kylie Rae's shoes. It's like, I don't even, no. No. So, basically, we don't necessarily know everything that happened. It's all allegations. Nothing was 100% proved. But just what a way to end 2023 to bring into 2024. Fucking thanks, Nick Houseman, who apparently had this information for years and didn't say anything. So, thanks, bud. On that note, Justin says
That's
Wrestle
what
Kingdom 18 was dope.
That's what my little smile was about earlier.
Oh,
like,
I kind of figured.
I was like, I'm not smiling over what could have possibly or what possibly happened with Kylie. That was not the case, but I'm glad you brought it up now because I was like, I'm waiting for this comment.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I wasn't gonna talk about it long. It's the main thing is Kylie Rae's mental health and importance, and if Jericho did it, he's a piece of shit. Point blank, period. Okay, cool. We're moving on. Oh, this does require my phone because I have screenshots of things.
They're cellular.
Yes. So Raquel Rodriguez revealed on her Instagram that she's been diagnosed with mast cell activation syndrome. So for those who are unaware, basically her eczema got progressively worse in December last year. So it would have been 2022. Or this was 2023. I don't remember the time frame. Regardless, it got worse in December. She faced a lot of redness and swelling, which kept her from traveling, the gym, wrestling, etc., etc. And then there's a quote that says, MCAS, mast cell activation syndrome, is a condition in which the patient experiences repeated episodes of the symptoms anaphylaxis, which you go into if you are allergic to something. Allergic symptoms such as hives, swelling, low blood pressure, difficulty breathing, and severe diarrhea. High levels of mast cell mediators are released during those episodes. So that is a very strong possibility why she was not on TV for the longest time and in short bursts, in short periods. Regardless, that's absolutely terrible. I hope she's okay and working on it and trying to figure out ways to combat that, because as someone who does not have eczema, I don't know like how severe it can be. I know it's not fun in any way, shape, or form. So I hope she's good and working on ways to get better so she can come back, because as much shit as we give Raquel, in-ring, that's in-ring stuff. This is human being stuff.
This is broken kayfabe, as I call it. because it's not kayfabe. Like outside of the professional world of wrestling, like this is the personal shit that we don't wish or want upon anybody. That's like kind of when I've talked about, like, I don't wish injury on CM Punk. I don't like the guy, but I'm not gonna be like, I hope he gets injured. I'm like, nah, like that's very
crazy.
horrible.
It's crazy you talked about injury because I have another one here.
I just knew.
Kota Ibushi has reportedly injured both of his ankles whilst wrestling. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce the name. At a recent Noah event, Japanese outlet Sports Hachi reports that Kota Ibushi, early on in his main event match, Ibushi suffered an injury to both ankles. It was reported that he was able to walk to the backstage under his own power, but was said to have been in so much pain that he could not provide any backstage comments, and then an ambulance was called to take him to the hospital thereafter.
So, I've actually was not that much aware of Kota's previous health conditions. I will say, I've only seen this on Reddit, so take this with a grain of salt. These are not my words. I've just seen this is what people have been saying. These are other people's words, and even then, I don't even know how true they are. This is just what they've read, because I follow a subreddit about New Japan. So, people were saying that apparently one of his ankles has been messed up for a while. He just refuses to get medical attention. And then he happened to injure the other one, as well as severely injure now, cause more injury to his already injured ankle. I also saw that apparently he's very possibly against modern medicine. If there's a way where he doesn't have to go seek medical attention from professionals, he won't. And apparently that's been a thing that's been going on for him these last few years, and that he apparently, I haven't seen the match, but apparently it was not good because of said injuries that he's wrestling through and has been wrestling through for a while. And apparently, this one's probably the big one, so take this one with more than a grain of salt. Take this with like a big ass handful of salt. But apparently, this kind of is what his issues with New Japan were in relation to, sort of, like, in a way, because, I think it kind of makes sense. I don't know if this is true, but it kind of makes sense because, if you don't want to go seek, get yourself healthy by medical professionals, that's probably something that is required to be cleared to wrestle. They probably didn't want to, this is complete speculation, but they probably didn't want to, clear him or let him wrestle through all these injuries. Because, first of all, they could be incredibly liable. I don't know how the Japanese law works, but that's a possibility. So there probably was disagreement on that, which is why he probably didn't have the best relationship with them. I don't know what else is going on. Obviously, I'm not there. So again, complete speculation. That's just what I've seen on a fucking Reddit thread. So take with that what you will.
Bakley said the match was rough watching live. Kota should have never competed, and
I've seen that.
Marufuji tried his best to make the match watchable.
I saw in that thread that he whatchamacallit, definitely carried that match, and I kind of see it, especially if Kota was wrestling through all these injuries. So I have heard about Kota's injuries, and I'm like, dude, just maybe
just go home. Just sit at home for a few months.
Yeah, just rest. Like, you're fine, dude. Like
calm down, Holmes. Calm down.
Yeah.
Few more things I got here. Kevin Dunn, who was with WWE for so many years, put in his notice and is leaving the company. If anyone watched Monday Night Raw, you could tell that there was not a lot of camera cuts. That's why.
Yeah. I saw on
Kevin
Twitter,
is finally done. Yep.
People on Twitter were saying, share your best Kevin Dunn moments, where you knew Kevin Dunn was behind the production, show your favorite, and oh my god, some of them were so funny.
Man's loved a good camera change. Just pop.
Yeah.
All right, please take it easy. So he's no longer with the company. Andrade also left his company, wrote a little note posted on Twitter his contract is up with AEW. He chose not to renew it. Obviously after his match at World's End. A lot of people are speculating he's going back to WWE. I personally wouldn't be mad at it because it'd be kind of cool. Him and Zelina.
Yeah. Look, I wouldn't be mad at it either, but the selfish side of me kind of hopes that, like, at least for a little bit, he just kind of stays a free agent. Only because with WWE, they're very like, you stay here. You are not going to go anywhere else. It's very rare when they let wrestlers go wrestle in other companies. That being said, Andrade has been, I don't know about El Paso. I don't think El Paso, but he has wrestled in the border town that, like, we live right across, Juarez. He's wrestled there a couple times, and I would love for him to come to El Paso. Maybe PWL. You never know. You know, because a lot, some of the guys have gone to see him and have met him and have worked with him, like, as the ref for his match. So, like, it would be cool. Just for selfish purposes, it would be cool to meet him, you know, here in El Paso. But he can't, you know, if he works in the WWE, chances are that will probably never happen. So I'm like, just
very slim chance, yes.
Yeah.
Bakley said, Andrade said he wants to do CMLL for a little bit.
It's a very big, like very big, like I've seen a lot from CMLL. One of the wrestlers who's coming back to El Paso tomorrow, she works there. Her husband works there. He's one of like the big names there. Flip Gordon, I know, kind of a controversial name, but for some people, he's signed there, I believe. So, yeah.
I mean, whatever. Again, we always say when someone's a free agent, wherever you go, as long as you're happy,
we're happy.
I don't care. Oba Femi wins the men's breakout tournament in one hell of a match. This man's is huge. I say huge. He's 22.
Shut up.
Massive.
Dude, I'm 22. What the fuck am I doing with my life?
He's... listen, I say that about me and Rian Maxwell all the time. Massive dude. He's going to be killing it in NXT, and I'm very happy he had a hell of a showing in the tournament. Riley gave it his all, sweet little baby boy, but Obafemi's just a monster. You can't beat that. When you're this big and Obafemi's a monster, like, you can only do so much. Vengeance Day, again, WWE side here, NXT, February 4th in Tennessee. You know, y'all. Yeah. I will not be going. Because that's a month, and no thanks. I have no time.
Also, I don't live close to Tennessee, so, and you don't live close to Tennessee. Do you live close to Tennessee? How close are you to Tennessee?
I can't remember how far Nashville is.
You're probably closer than I am. A lot closer, actually.
Like 8 hours, maybe close to 10, depending.
Okay, yeah, I'm probably like at least like 15 hours.
Okay, yeah.
Because first you got to get to fucking Texas.
That's true. Your state is quite large. Also, I do want to say, we're gonna have to address it next week. Triple H is apparently going on some network thing at like 8 my time to talk about the preview of 2024, which means he's probably gonna drop some juicy information, which we will not be covering live because God fucking forbid it happens earlier in the day.
Right.
But one thing I did see him tweet: Money in the Bank weekend will be taking place July 4th, 5th, and 6th. So, or no, 5, 6, 7. The 5th will be SmackDown. The 6th will be Money in the Bank. And the Sunday after that, the 7th, will be NXT Heatwave, taking place in the Great North, Toronto, Canada.
All right, okay. You gotta go so far up, you're going to
Money in the Bank somewhere else 2 years in a row. Okay.
Maybe that'll be like their tradition. Money in the Bank's just international.
I'd be okay with that.
I'm like, you gotta climb so far up, you're going to Canada.
I hope Chelsea Green wins it.
That would be awesome. I think it's
so funny.
And I think she'd make good with the money. I think she'd hold it for a long time.
Oh, it'd be the funniest thing in the world. We'll talk when we get closer to when we know the field. We'll talk Money in the Bank stuff.
For sure. One of my favorite movies.
Oh, I fucking love Money in the Bank. Fingers crossed the women hold it for a long time again. Woo, we did so good with EO this year.
I know, right?
So good. It was like a month, but close enough. Final thing I have. She is now all elite because they were in Jersey last night. The virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo. Which, honestly, every time she talks, like, I don't know why, but, like, I don't expect her voice to sound like that. Every single time.
They're like, oh, whoa. You're like taking
I'm like, wait, oh my god. I'm like, well, that's crazy. That's what you sound like. But honestly, good for her. Very happy for her. Love that for Deonna. Her and Britt, maybe we get a little tag team action going on.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it.
But, you know, what do I know? I'm not Booker of the Year. Anyways. That's all I have. Savannah, break down some Wrestle Kingdom shit for us, please.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna bring, or maybe I don't know if we talked about it last week. I thought you were gonna bring up the bidding war of 2024 is like actually here now, but
oh well,
yeah, it's obvious. Anyways, Wrestle Kingdom. If you watch the pre-show, I didn't, well, not fully spoiled it, but every single title that was defended that night changed hands. Kind of crazy. So there's a lot of news. So I'm just going to go through the little list and then I'll add something else that did happen at Wrestle Kingdom that Katie did not mention, which I'm kind of glad because I wanted to say it. But
I wasn't going to say nothing about Wrestle Kingdom. That's your thing.
Oh, Katie. Anyways, so new IWGP Junior Tag Champs, Catch 22, also, or the members of TJP and Francesco Akira, and new NJPW Television Champion, TV Champion, President Ace, Hiroshi Tanahashi. Go Ace, he's the president and the TV champion. Dude's on top of the world. Love it. And a new never open weight champion, Tama Tonga. He beats Shingo Takagi for the title. And new, okay, this one's a little bit of a mouthful, but and new IWGP Heavyweight Tag Champs and still NJPW Strong Champs, ELP and Hikuleo, because it was a winner takes all match for the Strong Tag titles and the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Heavyweight titles. Which I will say, just massive props to ELP because the dude was just in the Rambo last year, and now the dude's like well into the card and a double champ now. Like, I love that for him. I hate to say it, but getting kicked out of the Bullet Club is probably the best thing that happened to him. And then we have a new junior heavyweight champion. I'm honestly convinced that New Japan thinks these are the only two junior heavyweights in the entire roster because El Desperado beat Hiromu Takahashi, and I feel like this is just like back and forth. Like it's either Hiromu or it's El Desperado. Like, no one else could be the junior tag champ or not the junior heavyweight champion. It's just, I guess it's just the law now. And new and first ever IWGP Global Heavyweight Champion. They got rid of the US title and what was briefly the UK title that Will Ocean Spray invented or brought up, debuted, whatever you want to call it. The first ever global heavyweight champion is Bullet Club leader, real Bullet Club leader, David Finlay. Honestly, it should have been expected. I don't know why I wasn't too surprised, but I was just like, I wanted Ospreay to win. But then I was like, wait, his contract ends like next month. Why would they give the title to him? So yeah, it makes sense. And then the only other opponent was Jon Moxley, which he's full-time AEW. So I'm like, okay, yeah. That should have gone to my head that, hey, it's going to be David Finlay. But still one hell of a match. And then let's see. And new, finally fulfilling his destino. New World Heavyweight Champion, Tetsuya Naito. I also love that he was very he didn't really want to hold the title, but because he really didn't like that Kota Ibushi unified the heavyweight and the intercontinental title. So I'm thinking is this dude going to ununify them and bring back the old belts? I'm probably wishful thinking, but I can dream, all right? And, Naito, he won, he main evented. I'll get more on that, when I get to my picks. Just wanted to do a little rant. This is probably not a hot take, but an unpopular opinion, if anything. I think Chase Owens deserves better. He was this close to making it to the Final Four of the Rambo. I wanted him to win the King of Pro Wrestling title because, the dude just gets screwed. I like the guy. I think he's cool. And he was this close. One away. He was in the top 5 and he got eliminated. I was so upset. So close. But yeah. But one of the bigger things that happened, Mr. Ziggles, Dolph Ziggler, or by his real name, Nick Nemeth, showed up with Ryan Nemeth, and they watched most of the show. They were there during what I believe it was the tag title match, the winner takes all matches when they showed up. Nothing happened then, but when David Finlay won the global championship, the global heavyweight championship, he kind of started some shit with Ziggler and they started brawling. And I'm hoping this means that Nick Nemeth or Dolph Ziggler, Ziggles, whatever you want to call him, is the first challenger for the title. That would be so cool. It was just also really awesome to see because I've missed him and he's back in wrestling world now. It's Jeff. So I'm really hyped about that. So yeah, he showed up. Nick Nemeth, Dolph Ziggler is alive and he is, I don't know where he signed. I don't know if it's just a one and done thing, but he showed up in New Japan and I thought that was fucking cool.
Have you seen the video of the guy jumping over the bench in the courtroom in Las Vegas?
Yes.
Ziggles to Finlay at the press conference.
Yeah,
which was hysterical. Yeah. What Ziggles did, not what the dude did to the judge.
No.
How dare you, sir?
No.
Which, like, thinking about it, you know how high you have to jump to clear that shit? High. This was about Tanahashi winning the championship. Which, true. Bakley said Tama Tonga will be wrestling only in America after January concludes. Ziggles shows up. And then, this is referring to Ziggles, that New Japan, the NJPW stuff was secondary to the video he dropped today. Oh, because it was Evil Dead-esque. It was basically just like, it was fucking cool. It looked like the same type of production for like the Malachi and the Mox videos that were coming out when they both were done.
Is it like a thing when like you're a wrestler leaving the WWE, you just kind of like make like a little vignette like that?
I hope so.
I was gonna say I'm not mad at it. I'm just wondering. I'm just curious.
I kind of hope that's like the ongoing thing because like they're cool to watch. I love.
No, they are. I love it. But yeah, that's all I have. Wrestle Kingdom news. So,
okay.
A lot of new champions.
A lot of new champions. We got new champions in quite a few companies except WWE because Roman Reigns told all the time. But if you have nothing else, today in women's wrestling history, January 4th to be exact, New Year's Evil, which happened on NXT this past week, 2022. So it was 2 years ago at this point now. We only had the one match, but it was a good match. Mandy Rose defending her sweet title successfully against Cora Jade and Raquel Gonzalez. Look at that. It all
full circle moment.
It's like I planned this shit or something. It's crazy. Who would have thunk? Well, Savannah, I'll let you kick it off. Rest of the week. Kick off the new year, babe.
All right. Let me get my notes. Because, yes, I will blank if I don't have my notes. But anyways, for my tag team, I mentioned them earlier. They are double champs. They won the winner take all. I'm giving it to ELP and Hikuleo. Obviously, I gave him his flowers before, but I want to give him more flowers. Because, again, I'm just so happy for ELP. I know people, like, I would love to see him with singles gold, but I do love the thought and the fact that he is a double champ. It just goes to show that they do take him seriously. Mm-hmm. And I'm just so happy for him because, again, he was just in the Rambo last year and he didn't even win. So the fact that he is now, not just in the opener and he's now in well into the card. I don't even know how far into the card, but still not the opener. And he's a double champ, and that makes me so happy. So yeah, those are my tag team.
Bakley said ELP doesn't have a super kick trees in Canada anymore.
For real. So yeah, I'm just happy for them, but a little more specifically for ELP. So props to them. They're my tag team.
Perfect. Excluding Wrestle Kingdom because I didn't watch it. I feel like there wasn't a whole hell of a lot of tag team wrestling happening this week.
Not really, but
So I kind of just went with they won their tag match on Monday Night Raw. Number one contenders for Caden and Katana's tag titles. I forgot they were called for a second. I'm going Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. I much prefer them as singles stars, but they're a hell of a tag team, and I'm kind of okay with it. And it helps boost Zoe up a little more after she just had like her showing with Rhea a few weeks ago or a month ago. Who knows? So like I feel like this is a good way to kind of like balance her back out, and then we can hype her back up for the Rumble and all of that fun stuff. So I don't know. I'm gonna go with them because why not?
Nice. For women's, I have 2.
Okay.
Not New Japan because they did not have a women's match at Wrestle Kingdom this year. Kind of disappointed about that. But especially because they have an IWGP Women's Championship. Like, are you fucking kidding me? But I mean, that's neither here nor there. But they both won and retained their titles at Worlds End. Julia Hart and Timeless Toni Storm, both of them are absolutely on fire. You know, Tony is so timeless and always bet on black. The house always wins. Whatever you want to say to hype up the house, or Julia Hart in this case. I'm here for it, and I'm here for them. They're having one hell of a run. I hope it doesn't end soon because I'm really liking both their runs right now.
Baking said Julia is champion, and she's planning on signing with
that
NXT.
Is true,
so
but
blame
like
her.
That is true, but like I'm also like the fact is that I thought that would have been like a guarantee. Like obviously before the Julia situation, I thought that would have been like a guarantee. Like when they first debuted the title, I was like, all right, now there's guaranteed to be at least one women's match at Wrestle Kingdom. But no, it took them 1 year. 1 year.
But no.
1 year. But who am I? I'm not Booker of the Year or President Ace. Television champion Hiroshi Tanahashi. So
yeah, I'm not the president of a company that I work for or my Booker of the Year. So
yeah, so what do I know?
What do we fucking know? I had a feeling you were gonna pick both of them, which I mean I love them both. I can't go wrong. So I went a different route. I'm gonna go Fallon Henley. I also have to. Fallon Henley beat Tiffany Stratton, so now Tiffany gets to be a ranch hand. And it's going to be the funniest shit in the world. It's going to be like some simple life type shit, and I'm very excited.
Say, what is that? What is a ranch hand?
Basically, just like help around the ranch.
Oh my god! Okay, I think I might need
to
tune
you know.
It's is that going to be like? I was gonna say, is that going to be like an NXT thing, kind of like what they did with Adam Cole, where like he's helping Roderick Strong around the house, like moving furniture, like those little video things. Like, but she's just a ranch.
Tiffany's just a ranch hand.
I need to see that. That sounds hilarious.
So yeah, that'll probably start this upcoming week. So everyone keep an eye out. It's gonna be some fun times. And then winning her debut match in AEW, I'm gonna give it to Mariah May. I have only seen snippets of her work before. Her drop kicks are killer. Like shotgun. Oh god. Like the way she just like basically like hyperextends her legs. Oh my god, it's crazy. She was amazing though. I love it. Yeah, she got her shit rocked at the end by Deonna Purrazzo, but like don't shit talk Jersey in front of a Jersey girl. I'm just saying.
It's just a Jersey thing.
It's just Jersey tings, you know, nothing wrong with that. All right, Savannah, you manses.
I have 3.
Okay.
Because Wrestle Kingdom happened. I'm giving it to. I'll go backwards because I didn't mention the last one at all yet. Tetsuya Naito, he won the World Heavyweight Championship. This was his destiny that he's been striving to achieve since 2021. After he lost to Kota Ibushi in Wrestle Kingdom, that Wrestle Kingdom Night 1 main event. He didn't even have to give Kota Ibushi that opportunity, but he did because Jay White won the rights to the Wrestle Kingdom match off Kota Ibushi earlier that year, or earlier the year before, because Wrestle Kingdom's in January. So, but and so he talked about how he wants to make it back to the main event and win the title at Wrestle Kingdom, and now he finally did. I talked about this, I think, in 2021. Yeah, later in 2021 when the G1 Climax happened, he got injured and was out for the whole tournament. So like it was like what an insult to injury, literally, or an insult is injury because he wanted. He talks about his destiny being going back to the main event of Wrestle Kingdom, and then the dude gets injured during the tournament in which the winner gets to go to Wrestle Kingdom. So I was like, that's just messed up. Not internet, but universe. That's messed up universe. Like
universe, yes.
He did him dirty, but now he's back where he belongs. He won it all, so he's my first pick. And then, of course, I'm giving it to my guy. He's on my shirt right there because it's all backwards on the camera. But yeah, the President Television Champion Hiroshi Tanahashi. Yes, I loved the reference to the Obama giving himself the medal meme. That is probably the perfect way to describe it, but I absolutely love it. Go Ace. You know me. I love me Tanahashi. I should have worn my jacket, but that's okay. I'll wear it for my recap. And then last, but certainly not least, he won the rematch against the All-American Nightmare Dragon, Jake Long, Bryan Danielson. Kazuchika Okada won the rematch. It was a fucking awesome match. And I need the rubber match. Not too soon, because then, of course, it's like, why are you doing it so soon? But, oh my God, I need the rubber match at some point. Like, please give me that match. Yeah. So good. And I honestly thought that there was times where I thought Danielson was going to win. I'm like, they're not doing this to us. No, they're not doing this to us. But no, Okada prevailed. And his gear was fucking awesome because I guess it's like, I don't know if it was like a black light, but the dude just stood at the entrance, at the stage. And then there was like a light that went up because his gear was all white. But then when the light that they had shined on it, it like showed color. So I think it was like a black light, or I don't know what kind of a light it was, but it was, if you could look up his entrance, like,
I feel like I saw a clip about it on Twitter.
It
very well could have been taken down by now because no New Japan.
No, yeah, but it was awesome. And he won, and they both showed respect. They bowed, like they went on their knees and they bowed for each other. Ultimate sign of respect. So everything about that was awesome. Like I was really kind of starting to feel tired around that match, but oh my God, that match woke me up. So I was like so hyped afterwards. So yeah, Kazuchika Okada, the Rainmaker, he's right there in the center for a reason. He won the rematch. So
of course. What up, Heel Tactics, Justin? Don't worry, you're never too late.
Hold on. I put this on my story too. Naito finished the story before Cody also. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah. Which, I mean, everybody's finishing their story before Cody at this point, guys.
Yeah. Let me see. Danielson said BBC. BCC will be coming back to Japan soon. So, and they'll be bringing Marina Shafir. I didn't watch any of the interviews. I was so fucking tired and had to be up in a couple hours.
I saw the quote earlier, and he was like, "Oh, like I'm with Claudio, and I'm with Bryan Danielson, and I'm with Yuta, who's got to prove himself, and Marina Shafir is gonna come to Japan and represent the Blackpool Combat Club." And I said, "Huh? Where? Who? When did this do it?
When did this? I was like, where did this come from?
The fuck?" Yeah. But hey, I mean, you need a woman in there badly, so fuck it. Why not? Sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I would have wanted someone like a real like hard hitter,
hater, but
that's who I wanted, or even like, or like fuck, even Deonna Purrazzo would have been cool, like as a
Deonna Purrazzo. Change your mind, Mox and Danielson, please. You
know what? Just have it be Renee. Just teach her violence.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Can't go wrong. I only have one Manses. Just one. I only need one. And it's not the devil because he technically didn't have a match.
It's not the devil. Oh.
He didn't have a match. I'm counting
He's still injured.
He's gonna be injured for fucking ever. I'm disappointed. But I'm gonna go with the man who should be our NXT champion. But no, Ilya Dragunov had to be not cleared, so we couldn't have he I'm gonna go Trick Williams. That tricking ain't easy. And he didn't. Mello put his number one contender spot on the line against fucking Grayson Waller of all people. I have loved watching the improvement of Trick Williams over the past year. And he will be champion once Ilya is cleared, and I'm so excited because then we're gonna get the turn with Mello, and like, guys, I'm gonna be delusional about it until it happens. The same thing with the devil back here, but like, I'm 100% okay with that. I'm not okay with Mello turning on Trick. That I'm not okay with.
Yeah.
But
So
no,
sorry.
can't go wrong with Trick Willie.
So does that mean Grayson Waller has a title match?
No. So Trick won. He
okay.
successfully defended his number one contender spot.
Mello just put them in that predicament.
Yes.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so that's why you're believing that. Yeah, that's the tease to.
Yeah.
Why would he do that? You know, why would he do that?
Yeah, because like we all went in like thinking the match was gonna happen with Dragunov, and they were like, "Oh, well, Dragunov didn't clear his before medical stuff," and I was like, "God fucking damn it,
liar!" I know
it's fine.
Liar! Like from the Kardashians.
How dare you stand where he stood? Anyways, I'm okay. I'm calm. I'm fine.
You're good.
Just
enjoy while it lasts.
Yeah, we're gonna move on to the question of the week. Now, I don't think we did this.
Okay.
I know we didn't do it last year because I would have remembered writing it down when I wrote down all of the fucking questions we did last year. Wrestlers as holidays.
Okay, we haven't done that. I feel like I would have remembered. So no, we have not.
Exactly. So I'm not gonna do like I'm not gonna do like Arbor Day and stuff like that. We're gonna do like the typical ones. So New Year's Eve, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, 4th of July, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Fair enough?
Well, not Flag Day.
Fuck Flag Day. That's what I mean. We're not going to do these random ass ones. So how we can decide it, we can, whether it's nickname, whether it's gear, whether it's just the vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where do you want to start?
Let's start. So like New Year's. Do you mean New Year's Day or New Year's Eve?
Could be a combination of both. Could just be one.
Let's kind of combine the both for like January. Okay. You know.
Yeah. Okay.
Since December already has Christmas.
That is a possibility.
That's what I was gonna say, but
you were gonna say? Okay. Well, I'll just write that one down.
Dang it! Hold on. No, not for St. Patrick's Day. Oh. It's because I was gonna say Cody Rhodes for January because the dude always has a fuck ton of pyro. But that's also 4th of July, and then he's the American Nightmare, so I think that one works better.
Well, okay, here's my counter argument.
Okay.
We can have Cody Rhodes be New Year's Eve, and we can have the All-American Nightmare Dragon Jake Long Bryan Danielson be 4th of July.
I think I'd rather have Cody be 4th of July. It just he's
okay.
He's the American Nightmare. Dude wears the American colors. He has a fuck ton of pyro, and I think you honestly blow more fireworks on 4th of July than New Year's.
In most cases, yes. This is very true. Okay, so we got St. Patty's Day as Sheamus, and we got 4th of July as Cody.
I think maybe I was thinking we go in order, but honestly, we come up with them like out of order, then yeah.
Why not?
Easter?
Who's giving Easter vibes?
Adam Cole, because he died for our sins on Good Friday.
I'm writing it down.
Which is so ironic because he's the devil.
True. Abaddon, Halloween.
Yeah, there's a lot of Halloween ones. You can just make like a handful of Halloween. The Undertaker, Abaddon. If you want to throw in Darby Allin, that's fine. The Fiend, if you want to throw in the Fiend, you know. So many people could be. Yeah, rest his soul, but God rest his soul. But yeah, like.
Easter can be Billy Stark. She wears a bunny mask.
So does the bunny, but
she doesn't revel anymore.
That's true. I'm sorry. But, yeah.
Okay, so we'll put Adam Cole / Billy Stark. We'll put both.
Yeah, because there could be two. Yeah.
Yeah, we can have a few.
Yeah, Adam Cole's Jesus and Billy Stark's is the Easter Bunny.
Perfect.
Yeah,
both sides of Easter.
Yeah, I was gonna say the religious side and the commercialism side.
Look at us go. So proud. I'm trying to think of.
What about Valentine's Day?
That's the one I'm trying to think of.
I was thinking maybe Miz and Maurice because they're always kissing and shit, but also like Ty and Sammy Guevara had that thing going, but like
who's a Casanova?
If Maria Kanellis and Mike Kanellis were still in WWE, they're the whole love people, but they're not. That's not the case.
They were. That is true.
But,
I'm trying to think of someone who just is a constant flirt. That's how I'm looking at this.
Constant flirt.
I mean, everyone's in love with Rhea.
That is true.
I mean, Jey Uso is trying to get at it.
I know. I feel like, right? I'm trying to think. It's because, like, I guess with Valentine's Day.
Get out of here with Big Body Javi. No.
I was gonna say it's because with Valentine's, it could be like who everyone loves or someone who's just like very lovable, like Willow Nightingale. She's just, she's just like so full of love and happiness. Like,
all right, so I mean, we can do like how we've been doing. It's like we can do the two sides of it.
Willow, yeah.
So everyone loves Willow, and she's so lovable.
Yeah. Drake Maverick would have been funny because remember the whole 24/7 title thing. We got at his wedding and everything. Oh,
amazing, top tier.
Or even Indy and Dexter. I don't know how. I don't think Index is like such a big thing, but I know back then it was.
It was such a big thing.
Yeah.
I miss Index.
How about Nick Wayne's mom and Christian Cage?
It's so fucking weird.
It is. It is so weird.
It gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Oh my god, Christian Cage could be Father's Day.
I don't even have Father's Day on.
You have to add it now. And then Rhea could be Mother's Day because she's mommy.
Fair. Okay.
There we go. I know it wasn't original, but in the original list, but I had to do it because
I get it.
That's Father's Day. Yeah.
Sweet Jesus. Okay, so we still need New Year's Eve, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. Don't have any.
Thanksgiving. Who's like the most like grateful? Maybe.
Grateful. Yeah.
Maybe like.
Oh wait. Chad Gable, thank you.
You know what? Yes, for that reason alone, I would absolutely
always giving thanks.
Yeah. And I'm thankful.
Oh my god, Bagley, let's go.
There we go. It could be Chad. Yes.
Let's fucking go.
Okay.
So we need Christmas and New Year's Eve.
Christmas is a little hard because Christmas is very because if you think like Christmas like the holiday, that's hard. But if you think like more like wintry stuff, like Winter Wonderland, Sting, because he has the snow in his entrance. But again, I don't know if you want like commercialism Christmas or like winter Christmas or Jesus Christmas or I
mean, Sting's definitely a good choice. I was just trying to think of someone who's just like a jolly person, kind of how we did with like Willow. Like everyone, she's lovable. Everyone loves her.
Yeah, that's true. Jolly, the New Day, R-Truth.
I mean, Kofi was Kofi Claus.
That is true. I mean, I don't want to argue, but yeah. All
right, so let's put the entirety of the New Day because why the fuck not? We miss you, Biggie. Come back to
Yes.
And we'll put Sting for the snow.
For the snow part, yeah.
All right, so then we just realistically need New Year's Eve.
Let's see.
Who gives like the I'm going like New Year's Eve like parties. Like who's giving that type of vibe? Could have been Carmella when she had that gimmick.
Yeah, but Carmella's First of all, Carmella's not for obvious reasons. She's being a mother right now, but Carmella's not like active right now.
Yes,
she's not actively wrestling, which I mean, fair enough. She's a mother, obviously. Fair. You take your time, girl. I'm trying to think like who the party animals are.
I mean, we could do. I have two.
Okay.
They're both tag teams.
Okay.
Private Party.
Oh my god, yes! Okay, and the other one?
Especially because they just came back.
Yes.
And then Team Ninja Disco Sex Party, Kane and Katana.
That is true. And I don't know. Well, actually, the Street Profits aren't that much of parties. They just have the solo cup. So yes, I agree with both.
Hey,
I also add for a suggestion for Thanksgiving to add with Chad Gable. Where I'm not saying to replace Chad Gable, but especially in my family, for some reason, it's people get very particular where they sit at the table.
Oh, fucking Roman Reigns.
Some people, or the entirety of the bloodline, head at the table.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like, his whole thing, like, my family, they eat because of me, like.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's even that shirt. They're at a freaking table.
They are at an actual table. Oh, my God. That's so smart. Good answer. Good answer. So let's run down our holidays here. In chronological order, New Year's Eve / day, we have Private Party and Kane and Katana.
Yes.
Valentine's Day, we just have Willow, and I love that. I love that we just.
She has enough love for everybody, so that makes sense.
Exactly. St. Patrick's Day, we have Sheamus because how spot on can we be? Yeah. Come on now. Easter, we have Adam Cole and Billy Starks.
Jesus and the Easter Bunny. That's all it is.
Jesus and the Easter Bunny, folks. 4th of July, we have, All American Nightmare, or the American Nightmare. There's too many nightmare things. Coterie Roads. Of course, because why not? Pyro and all.
Pyro in America. That's literally him.
America. Homelander. That's what he is. So it works. Halloween, we have a handful of people. Abaddon, Taker, The Fiend. We can even go House of Black. Like there are so many people who could be in the Halloween category. It's not fair.
Well, Halloween party, so it's a Halloween party. Everyone's invited.
They're all there.
If you fit in, you can go to the party.
If I fit, I sit.
There you go. Exactly.
There we go. Speaking of sitting, Thanksgiving, we have the Bloodline and the Integrity, and then Chad Gable. I think you. I will add those at the end. I see them over there vaguely. Christmas, we have The New Day and Sting, because snow. Added during the process here, we have Father's Day as Christian Cage, the patriarch.
Yeah. The guy who talks about whose dads are dead.
Yeah, which
is because, pause. Your dad is dead. I'm like, bro.
So aggressive with it too, and we get it, sir.
But it's so funny.
It is. Mother's Day, we have Rhea Ripley, mommy herself. Exactly. And then some added ones here. Bakley said Mustafa Ali should be Passover.
Isn't Passover I thought Passover was during Easter, and I thought that was a Jewish holiday. I could be wrong. Don't take me up on that, but
don't hold me to that. That one I don't know, but this one we do know. MJF Hanukkah.
Obviously, he loves being the representation for his people, which I love that. I'm like, MJF, I know obviously he's injured, so I know he needs to stay as long as he needs to away, but I miss him because again, he is good representation. I love how he's proud, and I love that.
He's proud to be Jewish.
Exactly.
Well, with that being said, folks, what a hell of a ride we've been on today.
Yeah.
Nice way to start the year. Now, obviously, before we go, Savannah, tell people where they can find you, what you're working on, all that fun stuff.
You can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at y2garcia_visual_. It's not me. That mistake has been made. What I'm working on, hopefully very soon, gonna do that Wrestle Kingdom recap. I got my notes already and stuff. Just need to talk to my friend who I normally do the New Japan recaps with. Should be able to do it soon. But I also have a show with Pro Wrestling Legacy tomorrow. It's the biggest show of the year. It's called The Big Bang. Super excited. We got some people, like Brittany Brooks. I'm pretty sure you've heard her in the indie scene. I heard of her. She's coming back to El Paso. I'm excited to see her again. And I got some other things working on from PWL related. If you want to go see that, go to Pro Wrestling Legacy on Instagram because I've been active there quite often. So
she's cooking.
Yeah. And also Gonna try and work on the Bucks tier list part 2. Just need to talk with my friend Jaylee because it was fun the first time. So gotta make sure we get the second part. Especially, I hate to say this, but especially while the Bucks are on a break, so they won't be having new gear for a bit. So I don't have to worry. I won't have to worry about like throwing because I still need to actually add to the list their newest one from God, what pay per view is it? Full Gear.
I was like, don't ask me. I don't know.
Yeah, no. I was asking.
I'm awful.
But yeah, that's what I have going on.
Nice. Of course, you can follow me on Twitter at KatieRasson13, the link tree. I'm about to get all things ShElite Showcase. Inside the Mind of will be making its return next week, baby. Thank God. Coming back swinging. Got a few cooking. We're starting things back up. I'm very excited, very happy to get back into that. I'm going to try to not do as much outside of the typical shows I do, which the shows here, Matt's channel, because I'm trying to focus on getting this good for Mania Week and all of that. So we're doing our best over here. We're doing our best. But yeah, so look out for that. Obviously, I'll let you guys know when it's out. And again, twitch.tv/ShElite Showcase. You can watch live Thursdays, typically 6 p.m. Eastern. YouTube.com/ShElite Showcase. You can watch live, typically Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern. And the VODs after the fact, if you miss it and you want to catch the before and after, it's usually just the before. We really don't do after shows anymore. We're tired people.
Yes.
And then the Patreon, which you can obviously go to, patreon.com/ShElite Showcase, where you can watch the past stuff I have done on there. We got 3 podcasts over there if you want to go check those out. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us for the for the first show of 2024. What a hell of a show it's been. Until next time.
God help us in 2024.
True. On that note, bye-bye.